Can you bring it over to this other screen? Please. Please.
Yeah. Oh no.
I feel like this camera's a little crooked.
Might be a little bit. Got that. Oh, bring this back up.
I think that looks good. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That looks good. See, it does all these little colors on the thing down here. I don't know what it's about, but everything, I tested it 3 times, recorded it, played it back, recorded it, played it back. I think right here it all sounded good. It wasn't getting any weird interference-y static.
Interesting.
So I was trying to do. So
Was that on? Was that
you
happening
wanna-
on Twitch too, or was it?
I didn't go back and look at the Twitch.
I got the Twitch notification, so let's just check Twitch real quick.
Check it and then post if you could, and I'll continue doing this. Check it and then post if you could. Microphone's
turn
in the
off-
front. Check it and then post if you could. Microphone's in the front. Check it. Sounds fine.
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
I think it sounds fine. We shall see.
All right, bro. I have a
That
beef
and
with
that.
TikTok.
Am I putting that on the list?
No, I mean you can't.
TikTok.
It's not really.
beef.
It's not really anything that I think will be of substance. It's just like a statement that I'm angry about. Not even really angry, but like, come on, man.
I don't have anywhere to put this. I don't want to take my trophies down, but I'll do that. I'll do that in the episode.
Substance. It's just like a statement that I'm. Yeah, that's angry fine.
Oh.
about.
Yes, let's go.
Not even really angry, but like, come on, man. Are you posting, or you want me to post?
You post. I'm still filling out order of operations. Let's do. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll start it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Sure.
Is it in here? Oh no, I think I did it as. Oh, there it is. Okay. There are those buttons.
Check. Yes, Google, I know that I am live right now.
Thank you, Google.
Cool.
Thank you, Google. Thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Google.
much, Google.
Hey, Goo.
Goo Goo Gaga? Goo Goo Dolls? What are we talking Goo Goo?
You haven't seen the video of that old lady who's saying Google, and she's like a Goo.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's funny.
Is it like a newer video?
I don't know. I don't know if it's newer, but it was just like an old TikTok-y thing, I thought.
I have no idea. Well, I'm not on
that-
TikTok, but when I am, it upsets me.
I'm only ever on there when somebody sends me one.
Yeah, basically.
I don't ever, but then I get on there and there's like people have sent me stuff in there and I don't have those notifications on. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't have TikTok notifications on, but I post on there because
I don't have any.
we get pretty good engagement on
Well, that's
there, to
good.
be honest. But I do not look. We got 46 notifications,
Jeez,
and I just posted that video like an hour ago.
that's wild.
So that video right now has 76 likes and 1,400 views.
Jeez.
It's actually one of our quickest.
Well, We're gaining traction.
Traction. Is anybody else in here? I think somebody else is in here. Who's in
I
here?
don't know. It says 2 people, 3 people are in here. Hi,
Three
3 people. What's up? What's up? I don't know. Where is it?
High score.
Shouts out to you 3 people.
You know what soundbite you need on there?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
You need high score. What does that mean? Did I
that-
break it?
Oh, from is that from what's why can't I think of it? Role models?
No.
Oh.
Grandma's boy.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
High score. What does that mean? Did I break it?
Let me put it in my
That's hilarious.
I need to make bumper notes. Down here. What else? Because I also have Sunset Hard Hands. I want that one.
Yep.
No, I was gonna we say Hey Dude a lot, and I was gonna get that. Remember the TV show Hey Dude? It was a Nickelodeon show. Yeah, you're young.
Oh,
Wow.
vaguely.
And it started with Hey Dude. I'm like, that would
Yeah, I
be
don't
funny.
know.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, I don't know.
From Billy Madison. It says, you know how badly I can beat you, right?
Yeah.
When he's taking his snack pack.
I don't know, bro.
Those are the ones that I have there. What was I doing? Oh, high
Whoever's in here,
score.
check in, bro. Check in.
High
We're about to
score.
actually start talking here in a second, but we're just
My camera break again?
chilling.
Come on.
Yep, unplugged.
Camera?
It's crazy because usually things break when you're the uglier person, and it's just the opposite for us. So
I
just
don't-
interesting.
Maybe that's saying that
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe it is true.
I just don't think it is though, if we're being honest.
F you, camera.
And he's back.
I hate you, camera. I could just bring that other camera over here to have it on both of us, and that could be our bottom right screen.
Might as well.
Let me try it real quick.
They do a cool thing like that on Tiger Belly. I love the way their camera angles are. Opa, opa. Yeah, but then the screen will be like Inception in the bottom corner. It'll look super
All
cool.
right, hold on. Let me add a source.
Add a source. We're just messing around right now,
Video
people.
capture device.
This is the lovely, beautiful vamping that you'll hear.
There it is.
Yeah, I look like a troll under a bridge.
All right, let me figure out the angle.
You can look at the angle right here too. You gotta back it up for sure. Well, you're gonna be scooted in too. Put like your chair where it's gonna be, so that you can kind of visually see it.
Ugh, there's too many things trying to happen. That looks like security footage.
I was gonna say you occasionally have to break your neck and look at that camera. Oh, you
No
clearly
dog
have kids. Harper's never really gotten into that too much.
And the bottle flips.
Yeah, I'm
Bottle
not.
Flips.
I'm not upset about it.
Bottle flips. Oh, we were hacky sacking last night. I was
Nice.
teaching the kids how to hacky sack. I still got it.
I'm definitely not upset about that.
We let me finish this. I saw my camera did the thing. Okay, I got that in. I'll make that drop. I'll make lots more drops, and I got to update drops. I just haven't been able to be down here. It's been a crappy week.
Yeah.
Oh, now that camera froze.
Sweet. Oh, it's glitching a little bit.
Oh no, it's there. We're just not moving very
just
much.
I see.
It's also it's like back. Let me see because I might have the settings weird on it. Nope, not you. I want to go down to
Bandcamp.
Uh,
Configure.
we can zoom in. Wee for no reason.
Do go back to
I
that
wanna
actually
go
real quick.
1920 1080. That's right.
Go back to that real quick. And do low. Yeah, go to camera control, and do low light compensation at the bottom. Yeah.
Apply.
Just because it's not as quality and like as close as the other ones, that'll help a little bit.
Match Match output. No, let's do 60.
60 might crash it, bro. We'll see.
Ooh.
What?
It's trying. It's like,
Yeah, it's crashing.
oh, God. I can't do this.
So one thing we can do is
FPS. Let's just go match output.
we could actually...
Probably just go down to 30. It's probably fine. We just playing with stuff. Oh, wait. Let me scroll down. I don't know what that means. Flip vertically? No.
No.
Oh, it crashed.
Swag. That's fine. I don't think we need it for this one. It'd be cool. There's actually a really cool layout you can do for that.
Yeah, we can figure that out sometime.
She gone.
I just thought it'd be funny.
She gone.
I don't know how all that's gonna work when I do the band stuff. But
We
anyway.
lost 2 viewers.
That's fine. We're boring. Okay. Yes, I'll start this. I'll move this. I'll hit this.
We should try to talk a little bit about end of year plans too, like the next couple weeks and.
I'll talk a little bit about that.
Well, because what
Tomorrow
other...
starts. We got to send out. The other thing was making videos today. I was gonna try to make some videos today about the stuff for Richland Gives. Just have one video that's specifically, hey, if you want to be our board sponsor, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
If you want to be the
If
everyone
we're
gets to
doing-
skate free at Stoke Run sponsor. Here's what it is. Blah blah blah.
If we're doing like a Deck the Halls or the 12-day or whatever we're doing.
Yeah, we got to figure that out too.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about it right now? Because I know we're not recording, but nobody's watching anyway. One person. But because we were talking about doing one a day or like.
Or 1 day 12.
So I actually talked to my mom about that, and she had a really good point. To where if we did one a day, we would have to go find a spot every day and make a video every day.
Ugh.
And
I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah, so it's like let's just do 12.
12 in 1 day, just
and call it
go
like
wild.
Deck the Halls instead of like 12 days of Christmas or whatever.
Yeah. I mean that's what
I guess
Preston
we don't
came
have
up
to
with
do
originally.
12,
It was Tony. Tony's the one that said.
Yeah.
He's the one that said Deck the Halls, do this, and I'm
we
like,
could even
that's
do
a good idea.
10 since it doesn't have to be 12 days of Christmas or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
However many we do.
Thanks for watching.
I'm not sure
I
who's.
see you.
You know who
Echo Panda? I don't. But
shouts out Echo Panda.
What up, Echo Panda?
That's a dope
The goat.
name, actually. No, that's a panda, bro. You need a panda sound. How about this, Echo
Probably
Panda?
just sounds like
crunching on bamboo or something. Just go get some celery and record some audio.
No, I'm a puke.
I'll do it. I love celery.
Blech.
That's how you lose weight. You burn calories eating celery.
I hate. It's like, do you want to eat this food that's naturally got hair in it? Sure, go for it.
I love it. Never mind. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to do them all in one day.
Oh,
but
that's
like,
what we're gonna do.
But I think we should. But that's what I'm saying. Like we should probably talk about that a little bit. Like not even in that much detail, because I don't know when the next time we're gonna record is, and Christmas is in a month. So it's like we might as well start talking about stuff a little bit.
Yeah, that's
and Richland Gives is in 2 weeks, and
it's tomorrow.
What?
It starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay. But
so we have to get stuff out tomorrow. Everybody has to start posting and sharing, and everything starts to have to happen tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
The event is in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. And that's Giving Tuesday.
Yeah.
Gotcha. See, I didn't even know that.
So we've got to push hard. It's like early giving starts the 18th, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to send it out to the board to be like, you have to start sharing now.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
So thanks. I was the one that went to Ohio on a road trip and checked out the skate park. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, dude.
Were you on like TikTok or I don't remember that, to be honest.
You were here on a road trip?
Yeah. Let us know a little more detail.
Or did you... Wait, are you the guy that won 4th Street?
That is
I can't remember
Jake.
his name. Jake, that's right.
I follow him on Instagram. He's
a
dope dude.
Yeah.
His Instagram name's just his name, so it could be Mr. Panda
Either way.
or Mrs. Panda.
Thanks for doing what you do.
Thanks for coming out.
And thanks for hanging out
But
with
yeah,
us.
throw like your socials in there. If we don't follow you already, we definitely will.
We will.
Yeah.
We're
Throw
good
them on
about
there.
that.
One of us is good about that.
No, ain't me. One of us is 40.
One of us feels like he's 40.
Okay, get over here. Let's start this.
All right, what's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, dude, I wish I would have done that when you're like, all right, your turn, intro. I'd be like, hey, what's up, Pete?
What's
Let's
up, dog?
go, Dak.
What's it do?
What you talking about, Saint? What you know about that, dog?
Oh, I'm realizing something. What's up, Skate Mansfield? Welcome to another new episode with at least one host who's wearing the exact same shirt he did in the last one. Check it out. We can go backwards to it.
Man,
just
the
like
memory,
last time.
the Kermit memories.
I'm BJ Price.
I'm Adam McElroy.
And it's about time we have a new episode. Adam, what do we usually start with?
Lately, sad news. But
well,
I just want to say, hold on, time out. I got to get this in because we're gonna move past it like we're Jeopardy, and this feels like Wheel of Fortune vibes, and I'm not upset about it. But I just want to say with your shirt, my mind is insane, right? Everybody knows this. Before every episode, I did this for Average AF as well. I go back and look at the last couple thumbnails to be like, what did I wear? Okay, I'm not wearing that. Because I don't want people to think I got 4 shirts.
I got 3 compliments in this shirt today. The shirt and the corduroys. And
now, in all fairness, I think this is the same
House.
exact outfit as well.
No, I was wearing shorts last time.
Okay, but we don't record every day, so there's
don't.
a thing called laundry. But people tend to not understand that on a digital scale.
That's true. Because the thumbnails are right next to each other.
All right, back to being freaking.
All right, so we usually start with
The
some
Price
other
is
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
The Price is Right, dog.
But it doesn't
That's
matter.
you.
I'm flipping it on its head. We're starting with the backside.
Ah!
Backside. Do you backside? Backside. It's the backside.
I gotta move stuff.
Scotty J, shout out. Scotty J 002. Is that what I saw?
Scotty J002.
All right, I'm about to follow you. BJ's going to have to follow you on Instagram because login issues.
Oh, yeah,
but
do that. So
I got you.
Let me get over here and we're going to hit watch video.
Let's go.
Pop up video. Cool. Oh, actually, I was just leaning on this. We got this too. Woo!
Oh, yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, let's go back to this camera real quick. Look at that thing.
I can't see nothing over here, Doug. But yeah.
Dope. This is the thing that Eric made us. Made me one, made Adam one. This is made
Super
out of
fire.
leftover from the sign for the Louis Beach skate park. So he gave this to us. So I'm gonna pop that sucker right up there. Don't fall on me.
I wish I could see what's
Don't tase
happening.
me, bro. How am I supposed to do 10 screens over there?
This is what you set up. No, I got you.
Cool. So
And we haven't done the backside in a minute.
I know. That's why I went straight to it.
All right, let's
And
go.
we're going to start with a painful one.
Oh, no, I don't like this.
This one's for you. You're not even watching.
I'm watching.
Watch this. Tray flip to sack tap.
That's all right. That's all right. So I need to score it.
Sure.
I'm gonna give that like a 4, maybe a 5.
That's a 4 or 5. Okay.
Like a 4.5. Yeah.
You want one that's gonna completely break your brain
I
in half?
actually don't, but
this one's gonna break you in half. Get ready, everybody.
Oh no. Oh, I've seen that one.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Have
I've
I played
seen
that
that
one
one.
for you? But it knocks his shoes off.
Yeah.
It's so loud.
Yeah. I mean that's.
Dude, I think he's ruptured things.
I was gonna say the impact itself probably wouldn't obviously it would hurt, but the placement of it is, yeah, that's the. I mean that's a 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It might be higher than that, but we got to leave room for broken groins as well.
Woof.
But
that's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh man.
All right, now we're gonna talk straight to the skate dads real quick. This is the greatest thing that's ever been invented.
First off, let me show you.
Look
You
at
know,
this
every
thing.
square, most rafter squares have a fixed fence, right, on both sides. So you can't really lay
Look
it
at this
flat. You can never lay it flat.
I ordered one.
Carpenters, whatever, drywallers, we hate that little void underneath there.
Exactly.
So we came up with the idea of
Look at
being
this.
able to take your fence and taking it right-handed, to left-handed.
I love that.
Or you can take it to a flat position, which you can't
bonkers.
do with any other square in the world, any other rafter square in the world.
This took a hard
we can
left
do
turn.
accurate
Look at this
flat work.
thing.
Here you can see our
This
fence
is
actually
the
laid
dad
out.
in me going
Very
crazy.
few
There's
squares
3
ever have
people
laid
that
out
care
their
about this
fences.
right now.
I don't
And
care.
when
This is
fence
look at
in
this.
the flat position,
My
it
skate
adds
dads out
1
there
inch.
do. If you're out there
These
building
marks, so we
stuff,
have
if you're
no
out there
rubber. You
out there
never,
building
ever,
quarter
ever
pipes and
lose track of
stuff,
that inch. So
this is going to be
because of that,
perfect for
we
when
can
I'm doing
actually do
the
Sure, but it just
one of the
took-
ledges. Look at this
This
thing.
took a massive
we
left
love our
turn.
quick
Yeah.
reference level file, too.
Dude, this thing, and he puts a level in it. That thing is so dope. You have no idea how that's going to change my life.
Sure, it looks like a
Going to
great tool and a
change
great
my
idea.
life.
That should have happened a long
There's a
time
cat in a
ago,
bowl.
but
That one's a good one. Everybody likes a cat in a
this
bowl.
is crazy, dude. Let's
What?
wait.
We're on the
let's watch
backside. This
what-
is all the other stuff. That's why we're
This-
doing this.
Yeah. Oh, whoa!
With the cigarette in the mouth the whole time.
I'm not mad at it. Did he do that on purpose?
He sure did.
It almost looks like he hopped off on purpose.
It's all about having
here.
fun. Yeah, he did. He hopped off on purpose.
That's crazy.
You get homie pulls when you're playing him in skate.
Yeah, right. And then the pivot at the end.
It's beautiful. I love that one.
I like that one.
I
I have seen the pogo stick guy.
Have you seen this guy?
I followed him now.
This is
Yep.
wild.
I've
I
seen
love
a
this
lot
guy.
of these videos. He popped up on my Instagram and I followed his like personal page.
Damn it, you're so high. One slip up, you're like breaking something.
Oh, it shows a couple where he
Yeah.
has to bail out
Yeah.
and like tuck and roll and stuff.
Just, wee. The no-hand backflip stuff just breaks my brain.
This is the one I think he has to bail on at the end.
Yeah, at the end, yeah. Dude. The little corkscrew at the end. That's just so wild to me.
That's awesome. Yeah.
This one was great just because of it's like you know, early attempts.
Oh,
Oh yeah, welcome back to 2003. This is back when they were first trying to do backflips, people. Now they're doing
they had no idea.
now they're doing triple, quadruple,
They had
quintuple
no
backflips.
idea, dude. Talk to a scientist for 10 seconds and figure
yeah.
it out. Don't just try to
Just like I
me.
got, you know, he's forcing it. It has to go eventually.
But
Flap.
that's the thing. He didn't even pull. He just arched his back.
Just
I mean,
to
that's
flop.
that's like a. I
It
mean,
just flops hard.
that's
too.
a 9-2, 9-3.
Really? Yeah.
Like that's beyond the nut tap
But he like
or nut
he also
destroyer.
he just like sat up, kind of stood up right after. So you're like, is he broken or is that all
Well,
adrenaline?
He definitely got the wind knocked out of him at minimum, and it looks like he's got a chest plate.
Shablaka.
Yeah,
He stands up. His shirt is stuck in his handlebar.
yeah.
Is there another
I
one?
bet he
Oh, yeah, I
like
thought there might be another.
tucks over after that because he's at least out of breath
Yeah, that's
at
just,
minimum.
he went for it.
Who's
though.
that guy holding his face?
Oh, he's like, no, this is what we didn't want to
Yeah,
happen.
he stood up and he's like, "Oh, this is a zombie now. This isn't
Oh,
a real
just
person any
wild.
longer."
But actually, last one was some crazy Skate 3 edit I found. How this person just does crazy things in Skate 3.
I've seen something like this. Yeah,
but
I
it's
don't
just,
know. I
it's
love
just
Skate
wild.
3, obviously, like everybody does. But some of
Oh,
these
yeah.
edits, I'm like, oh wow.
Crazy, right?
This has to be somewhat
Look at that.
CGI. There's no way Skate 3 will ever let you do
Oh,
that.
it does. It does. I follow Twitch streamers who do this stuff.
On the side?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm really good at Skate 3.
Well, you thought you were. These
I mean,
guys
apparently.
are really good.
What the heck?
I know. It's wild, isn't it?
I've done, well, okay. I was going to say I've done something like that, but obviously without the one wheel part.
There's people who have just never stopped playing and just
That's
all
cool.
day, every day.
That one's definitely doable.
It's just
Dude,
blah,
that's
blah,
a
blah, blah, blah.
broken face. You're going to hang up on that and go straight to your face.
Dude, those 1-footer where they get in between those, I'm like, how?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I've watched them do it live, though. Everything just starts glitching.
I was going to say, they got to, I mean,
how crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the skates.
14 years figuring out new ways to play. 14 years of this game. That'll do it. That'll do it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean,
laugh a lot.
Shout out. Those are all great videos, except a weird,
dude,
straight edge.
That square, you have no idea, man.
No,
I'm telling you, your
I'm
dad
sure.
would be so impressed with that.
I bet he would.
He would. I'm gonna send that to him because I know
do.
he would very much care about that.
And let me just say this: please figure out a way to send that to my dad. I would love to see that.
If I run
figure out a way.
If I run into him at the hardware store, I'm just gonna be like, wait, you gotta see this, dude.
Nope, that's not sending it to him. I want you to figure out a way.
I'm gonna be with him and show it to him.
Something digitally to my dad. It is impossible.
It's gotta be.
He can get text messages.
Okay.
I don't think he can receive pictures, and definitely no links. He's got a flip phone. And dude, actually, fun fact: he's had this flip phone, or a version of a flip phone, for probably like 6 or 7 years at this point. But he never knew he could take a picture and put it as his background until like 6 months ago.
That's some real dad
And
stuff.
I took his phone and without him noticing, I took a picture of Harper and put it as his background. And he was like, oh, and he's like, I'm going to look at this all day. And it's so cute. And like
some classic
every now and then he'll be like, oh, look at this one. I'm like, dude, it's so funny.
Oh, what a goofball.
He never had a phone until my mom literally forced him. Like, it's, I mean, 2018, 2017, and she's like, get a phone. You have to have one.
Poor dad.
Like, he's like, no.
All right. We're starting with a new segment now.
By the way, my dad watches most of these, so shout out, Dad.
Hey, shout outs, Dad.
Shout out, Dad.
What's up, dude?
Love you, Dad. Love
new
you,
segment incoming. Here we go.
Actually, so this might be how he watches that video. Is on this.
Oh, that'd be great.
But
if you want to see the full video, I'll come to you and show it to you.
Because because
it's worth it.
He's enjoying YouTube these days. I showed him YouTube probably about a year ago.
Good.
And he's all
everybody needs YouTube.
All the new space stuff, all the everything.
It's having a blast on the YouTubes. New segment alert. This segment is now called In Other News. So Adam, in other news, did you see this?
No, I did not.
CKY thrown off Alien Ant Farm tour, and the statements have been released. I read this whole article. Right. This is wild. So the long and the short of it, Chad Ginsburg punched Dryden Mitchell.
Physical violence. Yeah.
So, but my favorite thing from Mitchell, so he's saying like they were a problem the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's mainly Chad. He's like, I've watched him treat multiple crew members and opening band members like trash, Mitchell contends. The singer even noted that Ginsburg flipped a dressing room table in anger and confronted about the issues. So where's it? So here's the whole quote that he put. Sadly, Chad from CKY has figured out how to contribute with others. Yeah,
how to cohabitate.
Cohabitate, excuse me.
That's hilarious of a word right there.
Okay, so he was talking about, I'm grateful for my sobriety and grateful that I didn't retaliate physically in any way whatsoever. So he didn't punch him back or anything. He basically punched, Chad punched him and then ran. He's like, to apologize to CKY fans. Where is it? After using Zero Fusion, shows will continue without CKY if everyone still wants to.
The very end. Chad, go to the gym.
There it is. Where was it?
Right below that.
Okay, stay safe, everybody. And Chad, go to the gym after that and find a therapist. And maybe in 25 years, we can shake hands. Until then, get help. I just love that go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's just a subtle, it's like you punched me, but you can't punch very well. So that's how it go. Whatever. But yeah. So apparently the problem is CKY frontmen. Because if you think about it, Darren Miller was a problem too and had to leave the band. And now Chad's a problem and getting the rest of the band into trouble. And
I was going to say, the problem is the CKY culture. All respect, we all love it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I did
adults now.
I did that whole episode with my kids showing them CKY and how important it was and influential on me growing
Right.
up and all that
But
stuff.
we're not 14 anymore.
No,
Like,
for sure we are not. So, yeah.
one of us has a 4 in the age, but you know.
I don't yet. I'm still 39. For
Nah,
another
you're 40.
Yeah, I have been since. Man,
You're 40 in
since
what? 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that.
What's your birthday's the 8th, 6th?
Wrong.
Is it later or earlier?
Is there? What do you think? What's?
I can't remember. It's right around mine.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's not the 6th. It's not the 8th.
Baker's is the 6th. Fun fact.
Kayla Burns is the 6th.
Nice.
We're like all right there.
Yep.
When's yours? The 5th?
No, dude. Other number.
The 9th?
No.
What does other number mean?
It's not one of the ones you said.
4th, 3rd, 1st, 10th, 11th,
Yep.
11th?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. I knew it was right around mine. That's why, like, if you think about it, when you find out a friend's birthday, I always save it in my phone and put it as a yearly reminder first thing in the morning so I can send a text. That's how I have it. All my friends are in my
And
calendar.
let me just tell you
so I don't have
how
to
much
remember.
of the opposite I am because I should do that because I can't remember anything ever.
Mhm.
But I mean, I can tell you 4 birthdays right now, like that's it. And my mom's is July 5th because it's the day after the 4th of July. It's easy to remember.
It's pretty easy.
My dad's, shout out dad, he's watching. He knows I have a problem with this.
Why put it in your phone?
His is I could be wrong, but I think I think it's the 9th because it's either the 9th or the 19th. And I don't remember, and I
You
think
don't
it's
know
the
your
9th.
dad's birthday?
Dude, it's a problem. Like my whole life, I've never been able to remember anybody's birthday ever. I know
Reminders
Harper's
in your phone, people.
I know
Tell 'em.
Harper's obviously. I know Jess's actually, and I know my mom's, and my best friend for the last 20 years, give or take. Yeah, 20 years now. March 26th, I think. Maybe 29th. I don't know. It's a problem. I cannot, like, this is why I did, and other reasons, but this is why I did so bad in, like, social studies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember years or dates at all. Like, ever. I've never been able to. It's just a mental block that I cannot get over. Like, at all. At all.
Where's Real Street? All right, so you go back over here for a minute.
Again,
Real
my mind
Street.
doesn't work like it should. You should all probably know that by now.
We're gonna go. So, let's talk a little bit about Real Street.
Sure.
So this just happened couple weeks ago, something like that. So if you guys don't know what Real Street is
It's pretty
when
cool.
X Games actually they have these guys and they submit like a minute part.
I think it's
Something like that.
75 seconds is the time
what
they
it said?
get, or 80 seconds or
Okay,
something.
so they submit that and then it gets judged on basically just like a little video part. So
but
this
it's
year,
Real Street, like actually out in the streets, like not at X Games course or anything like that.
yep,
It's just like a 80-second actual street part, which is obviously very short, but it's still obviously cool because I think they probably get hundreds of submissions, I'm sure.
you'll bet Eric bets we'll remember his birthday once he tells us. Well, then tell us.
January 6th. I think that's what it is. I think he's.
No, his is really January 6th.
I think somebody has said that before, and I don't know if it was him or
Only a
not.
Job song is about him.
Ain't that a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
bummer? That's what I'm gonna start saying now. Ain't that a bummer?
So
Eric, I need your answer in the chat, please.
we haven't seen the winner yet.
Correct.
We haven't looked at it. We just watched all the little video parts again. And we'll just tell you who all was in it. So Carlos Ribeiro, Julian Lewis, Felipe Gustavo, Ben Lowry. Is that how you say it, I think?
Lowry or Lowry. Yeah,
Lowry.
probably Lowry. Yeah.
Lowry. John Shanahan, and Braden Hoban. So
Squad.
my money is on Braden.
Yeah, that's probably who I would lean.
There was a lot of them that were really, really good.
I was gonna say I liked John Shanahan. I know you had your issues with it. Just
the
camera work.
Camera work was so terrible.
I honestly don't.
This is
notice
420.
that stuff.
We'll remember that, buddy.
Actually, we might not remember that, but yeah, I think
Here and look at this. So we got
and
the video up.
Felipe, we talked about this before we recorded. Felipe's part was a standard Felipe part.
Yeah.
And it's obviously great because it's
amazing.
Felipe.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's all like staple tricks almost of his. And it's like, but I don't know what else he could do.
No,
Every
sure
trick
he, can do
he
a
has
lot more.
is on lock. Like,
let's see. Where do we want to go with this? So people are talking about it here?
yeah, I think they do a breakdown of it too and stuff. We're trying to fast forward to see who the winner is because we actually haven't.
What's up, Shaky?
Jamie Thomas, shout out. But yeah, probably a little background and yeah. So it,
Okay. So they're going through each one. I'm gonna watch this whole thing eventually.
but
I like
yeah,
this guy's style.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And we talked
Windbreakers for
about it.
days.
It's clearly an East Coast
Yeah.
part, and I like that because it's a little crunchy and stuff.
He's from Pennsylvania, so
Yeah. Yeah, you said Philly was one spot.
that one spot is by the Philly skate shop.
Yeah, and I think that's the part that that's the piece that I would give over Braden. Is like it's almost more non-perfect places.
Sure. What are you talking about? Braden's has that. Let's go over it.
He's got like massive stuff, obviously.
But he's got those really gnarly rails.
Yeah, for sure.
The YMCA down the street. It was easy for my parents to drop me off at the
Aw.
skateboard for the day.
Tiny little Braden.
Kind of just sharpening my sword.
You just hard flipped that thing as a kid?
Yeah.
Holy buckets.
Massive.
What are these kids doing?
Dad brought me and my friends out to the streets, and I realized
Jeez.
how special the
This kid
energy
is
of
so
street
good.
skating is.
Crazy. And it's crazy that people started recognizing him after that SLS stop.
Yeah.
It's like he just crushed that.
It's that
Resurrection spot.
Yep, and it's that friggin' front foot impossible is just
Yep.
always so bonkers.
That trip changed my whole
Perfect.
view on life. It's like, this is what I want to do.
He's on Toy Machine. Shout out to Toy Machine. We love you.
All right, let's keep going because I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, we're trying to fast forward to where we can like hear the announcement without going too far, you know. But there's no timestamp.
Carlos talking.
We don't want to check the comments because we don't want to see any like spoilers. Say like, oh, I knew
Going back
X
talking
would
to
win it,
everybody.
you know.
No, it's the feeble.
So that's probably
To this because he can't get on the Zoom because he's over in China. But I want to say, Felipe Gustavo is your fan favorite. For
the
Real
fan favorite.
Street 2024.
is that the winner or is
All
that
you
just?
guys
Said it's
fake?
he said it's a fan
Saying I
favorite. It's
voted
not the
for
winner.
For Felipe, I voted for Felipe. You guys did.
Good for him.
You guys got the dub for your boy.
Oh, so
And is Felipe? Let me find out if the technical difficulties were fixed.
they said he got the dub. So
His
Well, but he got the fan favorite. Didn't say he got the gold
I just
medal.
want to say thank you guys.
Well,
for
it-
tuning in. Chat, you guys
I think
did
it's
skateboarding
voted by
to
fans.
Talk about skating.
Oh, is it?
And you guys.
So he won.
Until we meet again.
I'm
thank
pretty
you for tuning
sure.
into Real Street 2024. X Games. We're signing out. I'll see you guys later.
Huh.
All right, check the comments now. I'm pretty sure it was because he said the fans got the dub for your boy. Horrible judging, Jamie Thomas and Ryan Sheckler. So maybe something was
Okay.
announced before that part, because maybe that was like the runner-up type thing.
Oh.
So go a little bit before that part.
Want to go with it? And then just tosses a casual frontside flip in.
What is this setup?
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, we can just
Why are you going
let's
back?
play some of the Felipe's clips and let's just talk about his part real quick.
So they're talking about Felipe's part. So then after this, is when they'll do
China
the
right now,
announcement.
actually on a film mission, so I don't know if he's going to be able to join us.
You were way
But,
farther down. You're like 20
yeah, I
minutes
mean,
away.
You guys watch Felipe's part. He probably put
Go like
once
10
in
minutes
most
forward.
flips
Yeah.
or something. I think opposite side of the globe takes a little frontside flip. I watched it and everything. In my opinion, we had technology called Wi-Fi. Yeah, dude. There is fan vote still, and fan vote.
Okay, so now go back like 10
I'm not
seconds.
sure if they get a medal. Is fan vote still?
Keep
and
going. Keep going. Like 30 seconds.
Voted for him. I mean, dude, his part was just. It was just the most clips I saw at anyone. Player 247 voted for him. If you guys don't know, you can still vote for fan favorite, I believe.
That's
Don't
for
quote
fan
me
favorite.
on that. I could be totally wrong.
So do you think they announced
but
it way
if you guys
before all
want,
this?
There is fan vote still. And
What says
fan
winner
vote
announced?
is, I'm not sure if they get a medal, but what they do get is $5,000. So if you guys aren't going to go vote for them, I think we're going to put a button in that you can vote for me too for blurriest host of all time. So if you guys want for me to get a better camera, you can also choose me. Yeah, his nollie flip crook is like.
Okay, go
we
forward
said,
like
he's
another
the most
5.
structured dude. Oh.
See if like 5
This
minutes.
is something I'll bring up with him if he gets in. Yeah, super late. Getting a fresh board every day must just feel great. So while Felipe tries to tune in from over there, we're going to bring in Braden Hoban, your gold medalist.
Oh, there it was.
And he's
No,
going to
so Braden Hoban's a gold
Yeah.
medalist. Okay.
So yeah, that
It's weird.
structure's
This
weird.
whole structure of this video is weird.
Well, it obviously probably isn't weird. We're just not watching the whole thing. They probably explain it at the beginning.
Gold. Yep. Braden got gold. Felipe got silver and fan favorite. Carlos Ribeiro got bronze.
So maybe it was something because they said Jamie Thomas and them had horrible judging. So maybe it was a part before that where they talked about it and then recapped the winners or something. I don't know. Who cares? But what's over the right shoulder? Oh yeah. Eric, yeah, we actually gave you a shout out a minute ago.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Woo!
Shouts
We
out.
talked about it in the beginning.
Love you, dog. Did you
That's
say
whatever.
it's part of the sign at Shelby?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like leftovers of that sign.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's so awesome. I love it. Cool. Got that. So yeah, Real Street. It's a fun competition.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
We liked seeing that. Adam,
Yes.
in other news, did you see this?
Yes. I'm
Freaking
excited.
funny. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a satiric.
If
Well,
you-
it has another court case, but not court case, but it's got another
Approval or
yeah.
whatever.
It's still got to go through the court one more
So
time.
we should explain because I realized because I posted about this too, and I realized a lot of people either don't know one of the parties or don't know either.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me because like The Onion is like huge
Pretty
from like
famous.
my childhood.
But I think the Onion is more known than Alex Jones, really.
You think so?
In certain friends groups or whatever,
Sure.
Alex Jones is obviously a big deal. But if you're not in that like category of like what you're into,
Yeah.
everybody knows what the Onion is. Alex Jones is kind of reserved for
Very niche for psychopaths.
Yeah. He's
Yeah, so it's the
often
satirical
chaotic
publication that
litigation. Yeah.
skewers newsmakers and current events. I love it. I love The Onion so much.
Yeah, Eric,
Sanctioned by
you're
family.
bad. You're right, dude. You should have been here. No, I'm just
The
kidding.
Onion said the bid
he
was
said
sanctioned.
he said my bad. I missed it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, after that.
Love you, dog.
He said stupid, horrible things about Sandy Hook. Actually,
Yeah, he
side note,
recounted that though. Actually,
well, it doesn't matter.
I mean, but
the
still,
damage is
yeah.
already done.
Yeah,
He's a
for
piece
sure.
of crap.
for
But
sure.
I'm actually a big proponent of what the Sandy Hook Foundation is doing. If you get those emails, I suggest throwing them a couple bucks. I throw them a couple bucks every single year because they're doing good things, trying to keep schools safe. And they'll keep you updated with all the things that they're like the legislation that's going through that, you know, if there's a petition that needs signed to help the legislation get put before Congress, then I think it's a good thing. Go out there and do that because that is the most horrible thing. Adam has a daughter. I have 3 boys. The only thing I want is them to be safe, especially when they go to school. So
Yeah.
I say, if you ever see that, give them some money so they can keep doing the things that they're doing. But yeah, that piece of crap went down for that. Good for him.
It's so hilarious because just to give just a brief description of Alex Jones, like he is a horrible person and essentially he's like, I mean,
Infowars.com.
would you consider him super right or like he's just
Who knows?
He's himself, like he's a very independent thinker.
If you want to have a laugh, go watch that dubstep video of him talking about the frogs being gay.
Yeah, he's got some crazy theories.
Turning the frogs gay. Well, RFK is kind of on that same boat. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah,
That'll
I
be
don't
fun.
know about that, but like, yeah, Alex Jones is very political figure and like
Keep playing with her.
says a lot of conspiracy theories and all this kind of stuff, and yeah, so it's interesting because the Onion is so basically he was sued and blah blah blah, going bankrupt, and he's a very rich man. But what they sue him for like $1 billion or something like that?
It got wild.
$1.4 billion defamation lawsuit. Saying like, I don't want to say the word, but school blanks were staged and like not real, and people are actors and like horrible stuff, obviously. But the Onion is buying
and
his platform basically, and his show, his podcast, whatever.
And their whole goal with it is to make it a satire of itself.
Yeah,
which is gonna be
that's
funny.
Amazing.
I
need to know. I need Tim Dillon on that show. Do you know who Tim Dillon is?
Is he the I think you should leave it? No, he's is he the guy that goes out and interviews for the Daily Show?
No, Tim Dillon's a comedian, but if you're into politics and into a guy actually breaking down every decision, but like being hilarious about it, Tim Dillon.
Okay.
But it's like pretty rough, and he says some crazy stuff, but like it's for comedy, but also he's got a point. But yeah, he needs to host that show. But yeah, they're putting that show together to basically be an Alex Jones satire, which is
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Can't wait for that.
I'm so curious, and I think they said early 2025 if things go right.
As long as these next hearings go
right.
smoothly. One more thing I wanted to show you, Adam, because it involves kind of going into what we're going to talk about here in a little bit, kind of our future plans. But I wanted you to see this. Not this particular. This guy just puts a ton of stuff on Reddit. If you guys don't follow the Reddit skateboarding stuff, they put up tons of clips a day, not ones you'd see on Instagram or anything.
Somebody watches Jason Park.
Man, this dude is just, I love that. See that thing?
Yeah. Are you making one of those?
Oh, I'm making. I already got the stuff
hilarious.
I need. I basically saved this.
That would be pretty easy to make
specifically because I needed to see how does he keep it up. But look, he has it hugged, and these are all just boards stacked, so it's got some weight, and then this
and something on top to be grindable.
Well, this is that's polymer-based something deck board. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a certain type of deck board. Excuse me. And so it grinds like just fine. Yeah.
That's sick. Now, are you going to make it thin enough to where you could just 50-50 the top of it? Or
that's what he has. He's got a bigger board. He's probably got like an 8.5, 8.75, but they only come in like one size, but I'm going to make both.
And you can just throw it up on cinder blocks, make it taller and stuff.
Yeah. You can do all sorts of stuff with that. But yeah, those are the things that I want to build that, so I just had to show.
That's pretty cool.
This dude has just some fun clips.
Yeah, that's fun.
You already have one of those.
Yep.
I've started builds, doing lots of good stuff. Anyway, I basically did it to show that. Oh, he's got the rainbow rail thing too. I'm gonna build some sort of rainbow rail for winter sessions as well. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I might get with
Artsler.
Probably mattered metal. Those people I talked to in the Mansfield area, just to kind of, bring some more people in and onto that. So just to keep those, those relationships going and everything. Yeah. So that's kind of the idea. there. But yeah,
Help
I
us,
want to
help
build one of
them,
those
help
because it's
them,
going to be
help us,
cool. And
whatever.
Eric's going to build us a little picnic table that we're going to buy from him and to be able
I'm
to do
so
tricks. So it's
stoked.
going to be cool. People are
Eric,
going to love that.
if you're still watching with that picnic table, do you think we're gonna need like to put angle iron on the side or anything, or is it gonna just be?
I think it's going to be something to go over more than anything.
Oh,
It's gonna because if it's one of the small ones like he's made,
be
which is kind of what I
perfect.
want. I want the smaller
Yeah.
one just to be able to go over.
Yeah,
Put a kicker in front of it, or just people.
but you know,
flat
some people
over.
are gonna try to no slide it or
It'll be
whatever.
fine. I wouldn't put
Okay.
any metal on it though.
Okay.
Just keep it as what it is.
But yeah,
Um,
that'll be sick.
Yep. So, oh yeah, we had the
Caption contest.
caption contest we did. I found Nigel. I didn't find this. Nigel posted this picture of when he was in Sydney doing the SLS stuff, and I saw this picture and I couldn't stop laughing, so I sent it to
That was
Adam.
like the night after SLS, right? Like
Yep.
right after they left.
Yep. And I couldn't stop laughing at it. He's just so stone faced, and the person next to him's getting wild there.
That's hilarious.
So he just took a break from nollie heel flipping over all his girlfriends to DJ for the night, I guess. Anyway, so we had some funny captions. Tanner came in with Sir Flicks a lot, which
That's
is
solid.
that's a good one. That's pretty
solid for
funny.
sure.
Adam Scott said retirement plan.
Yeah.
It could be. I mean,
Yeah.
Nigel's what, 34?
I think his retirement plan is just killing every contest until he retires.
forever and ever. Then Creston came in with me trying to forget I failed when someone said do a kickflip. Yeah,
That's fair.
that is like that's a big bummer
Yeah.
when you miss out on those opportunities. I've gotten them on the second try, but it's still just kind of a bummer. You're like, Our boy Tim came in, ladies and gentlemen, for the 17th straight time, Superman by Goldfinger.
But my only issue with that is I don't think Nigel would listen to that ever.
I still think it's fun. It's
But it is a
skateboarding
good-
related. It's funny.
Hilarious comment.
My boy Mike Wells, during the drop, hearing all the other DJs breaking their equipment. I don't quite understand it,
Yeah.
Michael. You're going to have to explain that one to me.
All love,
I'm
but-
done. Diane said, skaters, get your board ready.
Like for the drop
I
kind
get
of
it.
thing.
I get it.
I liked this one. I liked Rocky.
Rockies, when an employee at the skate spot doesn't kick you out.
And let me say why I like Rockies is because he utilized the whole picture.
Yeah.
I think
Utilizing. So,
obviously the focus-
celebrating they're not getting kicked out. Is
yeah,
that what you're saying?
obviously the focus is on Nija, but to me, I like Rockies because it's the whole picture. It's like
National Park
okay,
hat.
Nija's the employee that like kind of looks away and just like stone faces while you're hyped
Oh,
to get another
dude,
shot.
I just love this picture so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Nigel. Hey, thanks to everybody who threw a comment in there. Adam, who won?
I mean, we briefly talked about this before. My vote's Rocky, to be
Okay.
honest, and I think we have differing opinions. But I think our
I'm
one and two
gonna
are
leave
the
it.
same.
I'm gonna leave it to you because
Okay.
I
I know you liked Tim's.
I do like to.
I think Tim's would be my
Makes me
number
laugh.
2. And would Rocky be your number 2?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Something like that.
So it's
I don't know. I like Creston.
it's a
too.
tie.
I like
know?
them all. I'm sorry, but
And-
if we got to pick a winner, I guess we'll go with Rocky.
Tie goes to the runner. And Rocky ran in those movies a little bit, so Rocky. I've never seen Tim run. If he jogs every now and then, and I
He doesn't
see it,
run.
but I never witnessed it.
Shout outs Tim.
I saw the
you
Italian
can
Rocky run
For
a
sure.
lot
For sure.
in approximately 4 movies.
I don't know. What do we have? What does he win?
I don't know, dude.
I don't even know what
You
we
put
have.
the contest up. I was like,
I mean, I
okay.
just wanted people to do it. I'll give you something next time I see you, Rocky. I've got.
I'll give
stuff.
you a big smooch.
Oh, big old smoochies. Get a smooch from both of us. Just get a picture of that, just us
Don't
kissing each
do
cheek.
it. Ew.
That's so gross.
Ew.
That's gross. So I guess we can end it with talking about some local stuff, kind of what we
Yeah.
got coming up. So Richland Gives is next.
Yeah, that's a big dealio.
Yep, starts.
It would be grinding a board onto a board. I think if you wax it, it'll be fine. I'm more talking about the trucks, though. I just don't want it to
It'll be fine.
rip it up. But yeah, if it
Just rip it up. He'll rebuild it.
There
He
you
has
go.
the technology.
We have the
uh,
technology,
So Monday the 18th starts early giving for Richland Gives.
which will be when this comes out, maybe, or it might already. I don't know, but
Monday the 18th,
do
for
it.
sure. Monday the 18th, you'll start seeing our links. The one thing that you can do for us, everybody just needs to share it.
Please
Share that link and say, please, people, if people want to give to a good cause that's going to do good in the community, we're doing good for the community. on our page for this and everything, they'll have a lot of the videos from us getting Shelby done, from just all the stuff that we've been doing that has the Who We Are video on there. And then we'll try to put, excuse me, we'll try to put up, I'll try to record some videos of some of the things that we can do, such as, I'll just tell you a few of them right here. So for $1,000, you donate $1,000, which we can give you a donation letter for.
Tax deductible.
Tax deductible.
Not tax deductible necessarily, but
it's a write-off.
Yeah.
On your taxes, it'll be $1,000 can get us 10 boards for your business, and with your business logo on it, with our logo on it, probably painted by a local artist, and it'll get us 10 completes that are the ones that we can start giving away. And we want to give away more boards, but it's more fun to give boards away and help out a local business while we're at it.
Right.
So that's one of them. And then another $1,000 opportunity for us is Stoke Run will partner with us, and you can, if we can get $1,000 and you get it towards the Skate for Free at Stoke Run, we'll get a free week of Stoke Run. Anybody can go skate for free. They'll just have to mention your business, and it'll get you, I think, a total of between 3 and 5 videos that'll be shared on all platforms. And Stoke Run has like 40,000 followers.
Right.
So we'll get your eyes in front of a ton of businesses. Again, it's still, it's a tax write-off as well of that donation.
That one's cool too, because that reaches people, to be honest with you, out of state or all across the state as well.
Yeah.
I think, didn't Caleb say there's like 60 some new entrances in the last time we did this for the week? So there's a lot of people that will come, across state and across everything. And basically they have to mention your name, and that's probably going to stick with them forever. You know what I mean? If
talk to the people, I got to yell at my kids.
I was wondering if that was coming, but yeah, it's really cool. There was like over 100 check-ins and stuff like that, and it gets basically the all of Stoke Run for free the whole week, and that covers bikes, skateboards, inline, quads. Shout out quads, because we always forget to shout out quads. I don't know. We should probably put this in here, because I don't know if that would include like the motocross stuff. You know what I mean? And
it gets entrance. It's all of it.
Doesn't
with
matter.
that stuff
all
too.
Wheels. Okay. But yeah, so $1,000, and I'm pretty sure it'd be like Tuesday through Saturday or Sunday.
Tuesday through Saturday is what
Tuesday through Saturday.
I mean, it's gonna end the week that you pick and all that for what we can negotiate around. If you've got an event coming up, and we can do some, all this advertising for you, and it gets in front of a lot of people, and we send it to all of our people. Stoke Run sends it out. You can send it to all your people, and it'll just be a big
And a lot of times too, you can have maybe like a booth, or if you want to give away some stickers or whatever, if you want to do anything like that for the people that come to the park, you can do that. You obviously don't have to, but there's a lot of cool options with that one.
The big thing with this is you get, they have people come out who just can't go out there. They just don't have the money. They don't have the time, to get out there when we are doing a thing.
And it's pretty far, to be honest, away from a lot of things. Like, it's not forever far, but if you're gonna spend 45 minutes getting there, and you're like, I don't want to spend X amount of money and do all this, but if you can go at noon one day and stay there till 10 or 8 or whatever for free,
right?
It's like, it's worth the gas, it's worth the time. So you'll get a lot of new people out there, and they just got to mention your business, or really whatever you want them to mention.
For sure.
If you want them to mention a phrase like Brass House Boardroom is so freaking cool, or something like that. Like,
there could be a password. It could be anything, but it's also
codename Kids Next Door, dude. Shout out to the 90s kids.
But it also, at there, so since they're doing it for free, like Caleb has it set up that you have to, there's QR codes that we can set up that are there that they scan and they follow your page or anything. Just, it's the least they can do to say thank you for being able to skate for free. So there's so many layers to
so
that
many
one.
options.
It's
you
so
can do a
worth
lot
it
with
because that obviously that $1,000, some of it goes to what we're able to do and how we're able to do more giving and all the stuff that we can do. And, some of it goes to Stoke Run so we can pay him for, for his time to make it free for him to be out there.
It helps everybody. It helps, Stoke Run, get some new people out there. It helps, so like community wise, that's great. It helps us get more things out there to the community. It helps your business with advertising and posts. And
I want to get
all
more
this stuff.
That's the thing that I want to get more of. I want to approach more businesses with that because of all of the it's good for everyone, for us, the business, for Stoke, for people.
What if we get just obviously this is a long shot, but what if
52 businesses?
What if we get I was gonna say 12, and just 1 week every month is free at Stoke? Would be so sick,
man.
That would be so sick.
Come on, send this out. Send our Richland Gives, to a business.
Yep.
To a business, say it's $1,000 and it's a tax write-off. And this is good. If we can get 12, dude, that would be a heck of a goal. This,
leave
in
us
Richland Gives,
like a little note that says that in the donation. We'll get your. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it either has your phone number or email that you can tie to it. And we'll get a hold of you. We'll start working immediately. I mean, honestly, obviously we would have to talk to Caleb and stuff. But say we got one of these tomorrow. In theory, you could have your free week like next week or whatever. You know,
we could make it happen because we go out there and you get a professional video done by his video team. And it accounts for a lot.
We can do giveaways.
The one that we did.
That's our
bonkers.
Most viewed video.
Our most viewed video, for sure, and just tons of thank
feedback,
yous. The feedback
amazing.
and the thank you. We got just like personal messages like "Thank you for doing this. We never would have been able to get out there and stuff." And since we got there for free, we were able to buy something while we were there.
Right. And again, like you said, Stoke Run. What do they have right now? I mean, they have like 40,000 followers.
It's like
or
just
something
about
that.
40,000. I think it was like 39.5 or something.
Legitimately, if you don't know, like I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, they have 34,000.
34.
I'm not exaggerating. Stoke Run goes out to like Indiana and people in Illinois and Pennsylvania. Like they come out for Stoke. And so it's just crazy the spread of it. So
Richland Gives is hopefully this year is going to be big for us, but the number one thing we need is everybody has to share it. Please just share.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. 'Cause if you can't give to it, whatever. Who cares? Just share it to somebody will. And just make sure if you're sharing it to your page, just say, hey, these guys are doing some good things. If you're thinking of giving, give it to them so they can continue.
And don't forget, we all know business owners and you can share it to them directly too. Like share the post, but then share to a DM too.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, just wanted you to check this out. Let me know what you think.
It's the absolute
no pressure or anything like that. But it's
takes
like
a couple seconds.
And all of this stuff goes back to you guys.
Yeah.
So a share could benefit. A share could help us put on a contest where you happen to win a free board.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So a share could pay you $80 essentially and get you a free board, shirt. You know what I mean? Like there's just a lot that can happen.
There's a lot you can just like if somebody wants to give to the general fund, you can give to the general fund, just because that's where
that's
the
like
other
operations,
big thing. We also need one thing that I was going to put in there is like if somebody wants to be our general operations cost, a sponsor where you'll get shouted out on everything.
Yeah, a lot.
Every time we do, it's like it's Skate Ohio and blank company. We need about $3,500 for
but that'll be
insurance
all year.
for all these things that we have to pay to be a part of the
booths, the chamber.
Yeah, the Richland Chamber. All these things that we have to kind of just as operational costs do those things. And the equipment we have to rent that if I can't get it for free, I have to go rent it. And
the permits we need for certain contests and stuff
those are
like
a couple
that.
$100.
Yeah, all the fixing of and building new ramps and stuff for winter sessions.
That's $1,000 right there.
There's a couple of these like booths that we're talking about that cost $100, $200. Like, you know what I mean? And we would love if that didn't have to come out of money that we can put towards the community.
If we had just, like we know that like when I added it all up, we're like between $3,000 and $4,000, depending on what else we get into this year. If we have to go farther for something.
You never know.
We don't know yet. We've been contacted by other parts of Ohio. We've been, we're willing to go do other things. So we don't know if that'll cost more. But if we had an average year here in, we're
in the
right
local
between
area.
Yeah, we're right between $3,000 and $4,000 because we're trying to get bigger. We're trying to have the insurance we need. We're trying to just be covered in everything. If something happens at one of our spots and we have to pay to fix it, that's that just comes out of what we got to do to get it done, and it's fine. It's a good thing to tell these businesses is like we have the money. If we're doing an attack the spot and they mess up something there, we'll fix it. Not only that, most of us are construction workers. We can fix. We can get whatever they damage fixed. Don't worry about it.
A lot of handymen in the crew.
For sure.
And women.
So that's kind of the next big thing is Richland Gives, trying to like get as much as we can out of the Richland Gives and out of everything that they're offering, especially on Giving Tuesday, which is the 3rd. So on the 3rd, we'll try to stream for a while.
Yeah, I think you said you have to work a little bit that
I have
morning.
to work that's when...
I'm probably going to have to work in the morning too, so we'll stream afternoon.
Yeah.
And then I think there's that event later that night.
The event's
as well.
that evening with the chamber. I signed us up for it already, so
yeah.
We'll go to that. It's like a watch party with it too. I don't know, maybe we'll do something. We'll see what happens, but we're going to try to be out there getting as much as we can from tomorrow, from the 18th till then. We're gonna if we can just pound the pavement and just keep push, people give, see what we can do, because you know how awesome it'd be if we raised like $20,000.
Anything, yeah. I mean, all of it's amazing, but yeah, like because
even if somebody gave a bunch of money to the general fund, it'd be like, ooh, we're gonna do another week at Stoke Run for people,
right?
We're doing the reason we have all these things to be able to be like partner with us for this or this, because we've done it already with a lot of the general fund that we had, and we're like, this works and this is good advertising.
And I do want to focus too, because we've talked about it a little bit, but just to remind people, one of the main goals too for this year's Richland Gives is to try to be able to raise money for micro parks or something similar. We have a couple ideas.
That's going to be one of the tiers as well. There'll actually be on there. It's like $10,000 is kind of the minimum we need to do a micro park. And in the Mansfield area, we have the opportunity to potentially put a park in every park that we have.
Yep.
That's going to look different at every park.
Yeah, different features. Like
one thing that Brendan brought up to us is talking about making just in the parks, making these really nice features, but they're allowed to be skated. They were built by the skaters.
Like,
they're aesthetically pleasing, but they can also be skated.
They're actual like planters or something like that would fit into to where you might not even notice that they're skate spots. You know, if you're not a skater, but something that will look nice and the city can sign off on, and maybe something to where
we don't get in trouble for skating.
We'll put a little like a little square like tag Skate Ohio, like little spray paint or something to be like, this is skatable, this is skatable. If there's no tag over here, don't skate this type thing.
It's something to try.
Yeah.
But it's also like we were in talks. This was just talking to some people at the chamber. Some people involved with the bike path that's going in and the stuff that's going to go all through downtown, and they want almost like a riverfront walk and all this other stuff. And we talked about having skatable obstacles the whole way, so that you could just keep going and keep hitting
benches and ledges and little rollovers.
And it'd be aesthetically pleasing to people, and it could be skated, which will be awesome.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing that we're doing there. And then, so for Christmas, I think we figured it out.
We're going to do it.
We
don't know when exactly.
We don't know what day. And it's going to be a surprise, I'm sure.
But are we calling it Deck the Halls?
Yeah, it's Deck the Halls.
That's going to be the best.
Shout out to Tony for giving me that idea.
Shout out. Tell the people what we're doing, bro.
We're going to have a huge giveaway on one day. I think we're going to give away 10 decks in one day. We're going to hide them all over.
Similar to what we did in the summer. I think we gave out 4 that day, or 5 maybe.
So we had one at Brass House, Liberty, Shelby, and Lexington. So I think we gave 4.
4, okay. But yeah, so
This time we're giving 10.
we did that over the summer and basically just randomly hit it in spots where skaters would know. That's kind of the general rule. And we do a little video that shows where it's hidden in a pretty vague way, but you would know if you know, basically. And yeah, one day this December, we're going to put out 10 boards, hide them, I mean, all the standard spots, Brass House, Shelby, Liberty, Lexington, probably Belleville, since we,
Oh, yeah.
and like, just different places all across the area.
I'm going to their village council meeting to talk about fixing that stupid quarter.
Yeah. Did you talk to Lexington about the sign?
Yeah,
I don't think we got, but
I never got to tell you. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll get that. But yeah, there's a lot going on, but yeah, we're going to put 10 decks out. And basically one day, I don't even know if we're going to announce when we're going to do it. We might just post
be
it.
Like,
here you go.
It's happening.
Yep. Happy Deck the Halls. And there's going to be 10. And you got to go get them now because we put 4 out and they were gone within a half hour.
Yeah.
Like
it was quick.
Within at least 45 minutes.
Yep.
And it's like the general rule is if you find one, post a picture in the comments.
Yep. So
people know that one's already taken.
Yeah.
So we don't have a million people driving to Liberty 6 hours after it's been taken or whatever, So I'm excited about that one.
That's going to be a good one. So stay tuned for more on that.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So I went back to Lexington. So I don't know if we told the people that I went to Lexington I went back because they asked me for an update on the Lexington skate park. What's going on there? And I said nothing.
Nothing, bro.
You're not giving us anything to go on. And they try to tell me that, dude, I'm really close to fed up with them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're like, well, how's the fundraising going? I'm like, it's not. You haven't given me anything I can do. I'm not going to just walk into business. You give us some money for a skate park, please. Stupid. I need to be able to offer them something.
It doesn't work.
No.
We need a middleman that
needs some sort of value or opportunity for them as well. So we came up with like, oh, let's do signs. Let's do very nice, tasteful signs.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, we have to have this ordinance we have so many ordinances in place about signage in the village. And it's like, all right, fine, whatever. Let's change that. Right. And so they were having a specific meeting about the sign ordinances and how we need to change them.
There's been a lot of complaints by a lot of people.
Whatever. I went to this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And I sat there. And then they didn't have enough members show up to do any actual voting that night. So they couldn't make it. They couldn't be like, okay, it's going to change to this. So now it's like, oh, we could propose this or that. I'm like, whatever. So I showed them, I'm like, Adam made these very nice. It would be very uniform. It would look nice. We'll do this. Well, this falls into, I think, a temporary sign. And it has to be, I'm like, well, whatever. If it's
whatever we got to do to make it work.
If we put them up on April 1st and take them down October 1st. There we go. Problem solved, right?
Right.
Wrong. No. Well, it is if it's this, it kind of falls under this. And, well, that park over there is actually, in this region. So it's like kind of this. I'm like, you guys are impossible.
Right.
Impossible.
Right.
I bet even if I get the money and I walk in there, I got the money, they're like, well, you probably have to give us like $10,000 to be able to do this.
To purchase the park type thing.
It's going to come down to, if I get the money, I'm going to walk in there and be like, I'm going to go build this park now. And if they're like, well, we have to do this, that, and the other, I'm like, cool.
You've had 2 years to do that.
I invited all of the media. They're standing right outside that door.
Right.
And I'm going to walk out there and tell them, no skate park. I'm giving all the money back because they couldn't come to some sort of conclusion. Because, they'd rather it just look like crap every single day.
Right.
I am so pissed.
We already have the permission, right? The written permission.
Kind of. Like, yes and no.
All right,
we
Kermit,
do not.
Tell us.
Dude, they're trying to make it like the soccer the soccer people, they like rent out those fields or they have some sort of agreement, and they're like, it'll be kind of like that. I'm like, it kind of sounds like you want me to pay money, and I'm not paying you anything.
Right.
They're like, well, no, it's going to be like this or this, and I'm like, well, then let me see it.
Right. Right.
I am so mad.
Right.
Like I've worked so hard, and they have done nothing.
Yeah.
And they have nothing to show for the nothing they've done. And I have been grinding.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, we're trying to bring $70,000+ to your
doing nothing
your
to
broken park that nobody can skate, that will cause somebody to skate it and hurt themselves, that will cost you $70,000 anyway. So It's like, I don't know.
I'm there, I'm cordial with them, and I keep doing everything they ask, and I try very hard, and I'm out there just grinding. But I can't get, if I can't get Dan Niss on the phone, or get in front of them and figure out how to get the money.
Yeah,
they keep telling me, they're like, oh, we know some people over there. We'll get you a meeting with them or what. I haven't done crap.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it.
And that's unfortunately pretty common. But like, that's the thing. Like, it's really the way I look at it. Obviously, it's a bummer, and we want it to be more legit, and we want to start building tomorrow, right? But like, the one thing I will say is we are putting so much pressure on them just by our actions, which is the way it should be. Because we're going to get, I mean, Shelby's essentially done, 95% done, basically. And then we're going to move to micro parks because the mayor herself loves that idea.
Yeah.
And has basically...
So does Mark Abrams.
Borderline approved it, to do. We just need the funding. And again, that's what Richland Gives is going to be focusing on.
Yeah.
So where a lot of that, unless it's, designated for other specific things that somebody wants... A lot of the donations that we get will probably go to that. But then people are going to be like, hey, Lexington, what are you doing? Like, now Belleville has a decent park for what it is,
I still love that park.
Shelby's good. Mansfield's going to be good.
Awesome.
And Lexington was the first. And people are going to be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, we want this here. So I think one thing that we should do again, which was something that we did at the beginning, or mainly you did at the beginning, was bring skaters to the city council and just say, hey, come out. You don't even necessarily have to talk, but just let's fill this room with 20 skaters and say we need something here, and we could do all the talking ourselves. Or if you want to talk, obviously you're allowed to, but like. We need to show them, like, it's not just 1.5, 2 people that keep bothering them. It's like a whole crew and stuff of people. So I was going to say a gang of people, but,
we probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Lexington next. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to get it done, but...
I can almost confirm. Obviously, we can't confirm, but I can almost confirm Mansfield will probably be done before Lexington.
Oh, for sure.
And
I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, because we're so close, and honestly, that's where the majority of our connections are. Yeah. And I feel like we needed to prove to people that we weren't BSing, and that's fair. That is totally fair.
We have proof of concept.
Yeah, right so there. I don't know. There's a lot going on. I don't even know. And then we got winter sessions. We are going to take. I'm probably going to even just because it's funny to me. I think like January 1st or maybe like right before then or right after then, I want to post like an official statement of done. Like, hey, we're relaxing for a month. There will be no posts, no updates. Things are happening. We'll tell you in February. Bye.
What was it? Like Gage had said something to me yesterday when we were doing the quarter pipe, and he's like, I think it was something along the lines is like, well, why don't you because they were talking about Cam wants another contest, and I said, well,
we did one.
We don't really have anything coming until winter sessions and stuff.
Yeah.
And Gage had asked, he's like, why don't you do anything at that point? I'm like, usually we take January off. That's that's the slowest time that we can find to take off because then we ramp up for February through April, which winter sessions takes a lot to do. It is very to organize all that and make sure it's all going right. It's very difficult. So yeah, we take January off for sure. December we try to do a couple little things.
Yeah.
And
holiday thing.
Yeah, and November is Richland Gives. So that's gonna be like our cycle, I'm sure.
The last
February through October is go time.
I was gonna say November through January is probably gonna be a bit about the same structure every year.
Yeah, raise the money for the next things that we can do because we've already got places to do Attack the Spot. We'll probably get 4 this year, depending on how parks work.
I was gonna say we were planning on doing. Did we do 3 or 2 this year?
We only did Snow Trails, 4th Street, and I think that was it.
Did we do another one? Is that it?
I don't think we did any other ones.
But we were planning on doing at least 3 this year, but then Shelby came along, and, you know, it came in, what, late August? Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Something like that?
July.
Late July?
I think it was late July. Anyway, doesn't
But
matter.
either way, we knew it was crunch time. We only had like 3.5 months to build and go.
I had to pull every string I had to get ramps delivered in time, and then being able to do the concrete in time.
Yeah, the ramps weren't even technically supposed to be delivered until February, April, so or February, March. But yeah, so then everything else kind of halted at that point.
We needed this to be a slam dunk. We needed Shelby to be a slam dunk, so that it was just so I can go rub it in Lexington's face. But
it all comes back to them.
Yeah, it does. But then that's also
where we started too. That's the first place we tried.
That's the first place I walked into, like cold walked in, and with information and stuff, and it just kept rolling from there.
To their credit, we need to not forget this fact though. They chose not to destroy it and put the pickleball courts there.
I'm to the point of just you can have it, destroy it, give me those ramps, I'll put them somewhere.
Yeah, I mean
I'm so mad.
Like literally, like
I walked out of that meeting just swearing up a storm.
We could probably. I mean, Lexington is open enough.
Yeah,
but I mean, we'd have to pay to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be that much more money.
No.
Because you'd have to pour the slab anyway. And it's like it might be cheaper because we don't have to dig things up and stuff.
That was one of the things we had talked about there too. They're like, hey, is there anywhere else in Lexington that we could do this? I really like the idea of it being on Main Street.
I like the placement of it for sure.
Just because it'll be easier to do like an event at the Blueberry Festival.
Right.
Like I yelled at them too, and I'm like, dude, Blueberry Festival sucked this year. They're like, yeah, well, some of the vendors didn't. I'm like, yeah, all around it was trash. Yeah. All of it. Every bit of it.
That could be why they don't want to help us too. You got to relax a little bit.
Nah, man.
BJ goes in sometimes. He's like, dude, I'm about to swing on him. And I'm like, bro,
you have to understand, they also love me. Every time I walk in there, they walk up to me, shake my hand, and they're just happy to see that I'm there. And because I always have information. I'm always there to give information. But it's like this last time, I was just so angry, just disappointed with them. Like, give me something.
Like, what is the point?
Let me do signs. I'll make whatever you wanted. Because they're like, well, that's actually the school's colors. And so I'm like, make it whatever color you want.
Right. That was just an idea because we thought we'd,
because you guys are very
town.
visual.
Yeah, the whole town has banners of purple and gold everywhere. Yeah. Like, it's not like the town's colors aren't purple and gold. Like
they're technically like blue or something. I don't know. Like their seal, because it sits right behind them there.
Yeah,
it's blue. It's stupid. They're stupid.
But like even if we could put like maybe that wouldn't get us as much money, but like one banner in the field, like in front of the sign, like
it's not enough. Because I said we can do different. We can do different signs, and I can do like if you allow me to put them on the front of the park and things like that, I can get more money for those.
Right. Yeah. Womp womp.
I'm just mad at them. I could have had theirs done too. I had everything. I have everything in place.
Yeah.
It could be done.
That's the thing. Like we have plans or 70% plans for at least everything we talk about.
Yeah.
Like every park and everything like that. And we'll have to make tiny tweaks once it's go time.
Yep.
And figure out more detail.
Concept there. The park doesn't look exactly like that.
Now we moved some things.
We had to move some things. We had to change a couple things.
We decided to not do the ledges.
It just gives us, and everybody is just so happy with it there too. While we were there doing the quarter, Dakota almost had pinched a nose, like a crook, that whole rail.
Yeah.
17, Gage was laughing, and he's just like, how long are these rails? And I got the tape measure. I'm like, I think they're 17 feet. He's like, ooh. And I measured them, like, they're 17 and a half feet. And he's like, that's longer than the Liberty rail. I'm like,
Isn't it 16, I think?
No, it's 17 and a half.
No, I mean the Liberty rail.
I think there's a 16.
Yeah.
So ours is.
We just cut what we had in half.
I know. That's all we did. We were just trying to make it fit that span.
And it just happened to be perfect.
Yeah. It was great. It worked out very well, and everybody's very happy with it all.
Yeah.
I'm super,
shout out, too, because the benches got painted by somebody.
I bet it was Brett.
Probably. And then what else
Brett
got
Potter,
painted?
baby.
I know those got painted. I know you had to paint a little bit. Was that on the quarter?
It was on the half pipe.
On the half
The
pipe?
back of the half pipe. Some kid tagged it
Which-
with a Sharpie.
Yeah, it's like, all
He just
right.
wrote Sigma.
I was going to say, I almost don't know what that means. So I'm like, I don't know if we can say that.
Sigma legend, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Alpha.
Gibbity Ohio Riz. Let's go.
Something like that.
Yeah, so the quarter's done. It's
Yeah.
gonna hopefully by Wednesday it'll be skatable.
Yeah, I was going to say by the time
I just
this
put
comes
some
out.
sealer on it this morning.
I don't know if I'm going to get this out tomorrow. I'm going to try because I'm going to my parents after this and all that. But we'll at least put the clip out
Sure.
of that. But yeah, by the time this comes out, this will be out by Tuesday at the latest. The quarter will be done within the next day or two, like cured.
It's just because it's still cold outside. It's not
Yeah.
it's not drying as fast.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be dope.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Everybody's just looking at it, they're like, oh man. Like my goal is I want to go up, like drop in on the other side, go up, do something on that quarter, and as I come off it, board slide back into the park.
Right.
That just looks so dope.
Yeah. And the little gap in the entrances looked super smooth now. So
I'm so
Yep.
happy.
do we have an update on the rail from Arcelor at all?
No update.
I know-
Other than they said they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
I gave them the specs that I drew on a 2x4.
So they're good to go. It's just kind of
Yep.
whenever.
Whatever they get to it. It's another one of those things. It's like a lot
We're
of this
definitely
stuff.
not rushing them.
Yeah,
There's
no,
no,
no.
way.
No.
They've helped us a
A lot of this stuff that we've done. There's been so many times where Adam's like, "Well, you got to give me more time." I'm like, they called me, and I call you every time
Yeah.
right after they call me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, they told me they're going to be here in 20 minutes. They're like, you gotta give me what. There's nothing I can do.
Right. And that is the nice thing is that you have a little more freedom with your job
Yeah.
and stuff. I am pretty much locked down from 8 to 5 every day
Yeah.
and after because basically 3 days a week after I get off work and I work from home, I got to go pick up Harper. The other 2 days a week, I'm in Dublin when I get off work. So I'm not even in town or done with anything till 6 o'clock minimum. So it's like, man, like I want to be like the quarter. I wanted to be there so bad, but I just couldn't. And it's like, it's a bummer. I want to be there.
Lucky we had enough people there to knock it out.
We had mad people there.
Yeah. It was
So
fun.
shout out Brent, Dakota, Cam, Brennan, Gage.
Gage was the main one.
Gage, obviously. And then the boys showed up too, Bo and
Yep.
Carter.
Yep.
I think that was everybody you said, right?
Yeah, it was mainly like Cam, Brent, and Gage did
A lot of
pretty much all the work. I was just standing there giving them everything they needed. They just like kind of like stepped in. They're like, "Yep, we're doing this," and I'm like,
nice.
"Okay, cool. Do I do it? I'll just stand right here."
That's how I felt when.
Well, they had it done. I left to go get more concrete because we weren't 100% positive. I
Yeah.
got back and it was done. And Gage is like, "Sorry, it was enough." I'm like, "That's fine.
Fine. We'll use it for something.
I already took it back.
Oh, okay. That
I didn't
works.
mind.
Yeah, that works.
It's like fine with me.
Yep.
I was just glad we got it done.
Yeah, I don't know what other necessarily updates there are. I mean, winter sessions late February to April.
It's gonna be wild. I
and
got to
then-
start building more. I got a few things built, but some of the stuff I'm building, it's gonna be weird.
And I'm gonna be honest, you guys all know I want to help BJ with building. I will slow him down a lot. So
Well, and I've also been.
I'm just not good at that stuff.
There's been times where it's like I'm off work, but I have to wait to go get my kid, and I'm like, I'm just
You got an hour.
I got an hour. I'll go build something.
You're right.
I made basically I made everything that Keen Ramps makes.
It's true. He's like, ooh, screenshot.
Yeah,
You
that's
make
all I
that.
did. I'm like, I can make that.
Yeah, like
I got this.
I think it was Keen. It might have been somebody else, but they made the ES shoebox, the S shoebox, in like a ledge, like huge, and it looks super dope. But it's like $900 too. But I'm like, man, it looks like an actual shoebox with the tag on it and stuff.
They're like A-frame with the coping in the center. Like their 8-foot one was $689 or something like that. I could be wrong. It was like $600. I made it for free. All the stuff that I found.
It's OC ramps, but
Oh, yeah.
kind of cool.
Huh.
But yeah, it's like $850.
I can make that. We'll get somebody to paint it. But I'm making weird stuff. I'm excited. Making a bank that's attached to a quarter. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah,
It's gonna be weird.
looks pretty cool though.
That is cool. It's a cool ledge.
But Yeah.
Anyway.
But that's just a ledge with cool paint on it. That's all it is.
Yeah. We got that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool. Those are the updates.
Love you guys.
That is the episode.
Follow us everywhere. We never plug that. Go subscribe to the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Shout outs to Off the Tongue Podcast Network. That's a thing. We're on that.
Yep.
We're on that. We're just really bad about it.
We're so bad, dude.
We are.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
Yeah,
we
we're
try.
bad. We'll do better. I'm getting my form fixed again, so I know step boom boom boom. These are the things you have to say. So yeah, that. Follow us on the socials. We have stuff.
Dude,
Twitch.
we're so bad at this.
Skate
I
Ohio
love
419. Instagram Skate Ohio 419. Facebook's where we post most stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry,
TikTok,
young kids. who
TikTok's
don't do it.
honestly kind of blowing up.
Yeah,
so
we got a TikTok. It's Skate Ohio 419.
I think it's just skate_Ohio.
I don't
Maybe
know, bro.
419. It might be
Whatever.
419 because I might have matched it with the.
That would be
with
good.
the
I hope you did.
Instagram.
I hope
Let's
you
see.
did.
Let's see
Ugh.
if I was smart or not. Let's find out real quick together.
Smart or not?
It is at skate_Ohio. So
You
I am an
failed.
idiot.
Way to go. Everything else is Skate Ohio 419.
But Facebook,
Richland
Skate
Gibbs.
Ohio.
That stuff.
I don't know, guys.
Whatever.
We're rambling. Bye.